everybody. Welcome to another episode of Improv is Dead. I am one of your co-hosts, Dan White. With me, as always, Tim Lyons. Tim, what's up, buddy?
Nothing. I thought you were going to ask how are you doing. I thought you were going to ask how you doing.
I was just thinking
you switched it up
the
on
intro
me.
went well,
Ooh,
and then
you switched it up on me, and now I feel like a fucking idiot. But no.
Well, here, you can redeem yourself,
What's up?
buddy.
Nothing. What'd you say?
I was going to say, this is already terrible. We've already lost all of our viewers. We're going to watch, we're going to go to Captivate. They got a little thing that shows you when people stop listening. It's going to be 47 seconds into the episode.
It won't even be that. You won't even be able to log in. They'll delete our whole podcast from their system. Be trash.
Tim, before we get into this, we got a great guest today. I'm very excited to chat with him, so I want to get right to that. But before we get to that,
yes.
You have some new Patreons you want to shout out.
A couple of new improv perverts for the month of January, February, and March. Wanted to shout y'all out. Thank you so much for being a part of our Patreon. We've got Gene Guth, Tyler Richardson, Confetti Horse, Sebastian Motzheim, Alina, Janine Schultz, Matt Bailey, Tech Caffeinator, Jeremy, Joanna Talcott, and Jesse Abramson. Thank you to those improv perverts. You guys are sick, nasty, disgusting freaks. I can't believe you subscribe to our Patreon. Patreon.com/improvisdead. If you're also interested in doing it, get over there and do it.
That was great.
Thanks.
We got a lot of Patrons.
That's
Thank
a lot
you,
of new
everybody.
Patrons. Thank you so much.
Slurping up that improv from your little piggy pervert trough.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
You get to join our Discord. You get to you get some scene requests, which we will do, and you get them as bonus episodes. Sometimes there's deleted scenes. You know, if some of the improv is pure trash, so you never know. You might get that in the Patreon.
Great sell, Tim.
Yeah. I like to call things a slog on this show.
With that, let's introduce our guest today, because speaking of great podcasts, we appreciate Adam coming in, taking the time today. Adam Peacock is our guest. He has a phenomenal podcast that we have been on called Our Neighbors Are Dead. It's a great improv podcast. If you like improv podcasts, if you like horror movies, either or, you should listen. And if you are in the part of the Venn diagram where those two intersect, what are you doing? Stop this episode. Go get caught up on his catalog right now, because it truly is such a great merging of those two things. So with that, Adam, what's up, buddy?
Man, if they didn't stop listening then, they did right now.
No way, man. I was just telling you how psyched I am to have you, because you are a fellow Midwesterner. You are from Michigan, correct?
That is correct. Yeah.
What part of Michigan are you from?
I grew up just outside of Detroit in Allen Park, Michigan.
Okay.
So like 10, 15 minutes outside the city.
Okay.
And we have the Detroit Pistons game on in the background while we record this. That's how much of a
and I'm wearing a Piston shirt.
You're wearing the Piston shirt.
Nice. Oh, man. I love Detroit, man. It is a great
It's
town.
the best. It's the greatest. We were last year when my wife and I first started dating. It was like right around the NBA playoffs. And I showed up wearing, I believe, it wasn't this shirt, but I have another one of Bill Lambier and Rick Mahorn. So it was this underneath my Dennis Rodman jersey as I was wearing my Bad Boys track jacket.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we got blown out by the Bucks that year. So
is your wife from Michigan, or where's she from?
No, she's from Toronto.
Oh, okay. Is she familiar with, I am kind of consistently, because you're out in LA now, correct?
Correct, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I feel like you probably see this. I am constantly surprised how little people from the coast know about the Midwest. Like, people from the Midwest love the Midwest, and I feel like people who aren't from there are like, where is this?
I realize I talk about it a lot, especially on the show, but yeah, it seems like a strange land to them.
Yeah, I mean, there's something about being from the, I feel like there's a shared, I don't even know what the word is, an understanding of like middle America in the Midwest that I feel like the coasts are just like, it's all Iowa. It's like from the time you leave, like, you know, whenever you go east of or west of the East Coast, it's like Iowa until you hit like Denver.
I was trying to explain to somebody the other day, or we were talking, I wasn't trying to explain to somebody, but we were talking about the Midwest, and pardon me, one of the, I think, like characteristics of being a Midwesterner is you always have to feel like you're getting screwed by somebody in some way, shape, or form. Somebody is screwing you, and it's only you that they're doing it to. It's specifically to you.
I kind of get that. Tim, does that resonate with you?
It resonates a bit. I think I'm trying to break that. I think about that. I think it might be a little bit of an ego thing for me, but I think it's trying to break that feeling of everybody's against me and everything is trying to screw me. For sure, though, that's 100%. I think it has to do with, and Dan hates it when I talk about this, but I think it has to do something with the weather too. It feels like the weather in the Midwest is always trying to screw you. That's all I'm going to say about the weather. But I'm going to say something. I love weather. I don't think it's small talk. I think it affects us all, and people make it small talk, and it's not. But that's all I'll say. Adam, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks, guys. This was great.
Weather is small talk, because Tim and I have had this debate where Tim talks about Chicago weather on the show, and I go, if people aren't listening from Chicago, they are not interested.
But now they know what the weather is like here, and it's insane.
Wait, are you pro Chicago weather or anti Chicago weather?
I am pro Chicago weather from.
So am I.
Like, I'm pro Chicago weather from like May to November, and then something happens from December to April where I'm just angry. Because it gives you a little taste of like the spring, like, especially this time right now, we're getting like a little bit of the spring. Like it was 60 the other day. Right now it's snowing. So it's like, I'm just angry. Like it messes with my emotions. It messes with my allergies. It's a true mess. I hate it. I hate it.
I mean, it does not bother me too much. I think the other thing though with the Midwest is like, I think that there's so much emotional subtlety in and emotional intelligence in the Midwest, where I think people, I mean, I feel like I certainly suffer from this, where like it's so hard to put up with bullshit from when you're like, it's like you sniff it out so quickly, and it's like that's fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? And it's like when you're in the Midwest, I feel like you put the smile on, you kind of go with it, but I feel like, I don't know. I always think of like Letterman is someone I've read about being like from the Midwest and like having a very deep understanding of like kind of mocking Hollywood before Hollywood knew he was mocking them a little bit, you know?
Right.
It's like emotional intelligence, but
see, I think I'm a bad Midwesterner because for today, for example, I've been struggling with little mini panic attacks all day because I do feel like I have that feeling of like you're getting screwed, but instead of making a scene, I internalize it and I don't say anything and I pretend like everything's all right. So then I'm just like, I'm losing my hair. I think I am. I'm losing my hair. I'm stressed out all the time and I won't say anything. I won't stand up for myself.
I am 100% the same way. I'm like, I totally agree. I will not, especially anyone service industry, like anytime I'm dealing with somebody where I'm like, so much of capitalism is predicated on like someone having a shit job who just has to give bad news to people all day and they have no power to change the bad news. And like that to me is the most frustrating thing. Like I had a conversation with a hospital like bill collector recently where I was like, I know that you have no say over this. And I know that like you fucking hate this, but all day long you just have to call people and be like, you owe us this much money and there's nothing you can do about it. And I was like, what am I going to do? Like yell at this person? I'm like, so I totally sympathize.
They're probably trying to do the exact same thing that we're doing. They just haven't gotten started yet.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. But even this conversation, Adam, this is what I'm talking about. This is emotional intelligence of Midwesterners, of like the empathy to be like, I know that you don't, not that no one else can have this, but I think it's especially potent in the Midwest.
Oh my God. I don't want to, I'm sorry if this is all we're going to talk about, but I got into a very long, heated verbal exchange with a flower company in Toronto 2 Christmases ago because I ordered my wife some flowers and the whole thing got fucked up. And I was screaming at this woman on the phone, juxtaposed with very calm moments of like, look, I know this isn't your fault. I know you didn't do this. This isn't because of you. I just want my money back.
There is nothing worse than when you are, especially a significant other, when like the significant other has an expectation that you are going to be mad at somebody and you don't. Like I've had that before where like Kelly's been on the other end. She's like, you got to tell him this. And I'm like, oh yeah, totally. And then I get on the call and I'm like, you know, it's just, I get it. It's tough, but like, is there any way? And I just watch it. I'm like, you married a pussy. I don't know.
Sometimes though, it depends on how you play it. Sometimes if you play it nice like that and they might have some leeway and they can help you out. But then oftentimes it comes though at the expense where they more so respond to assholes, and that sucks.
I will say when I worked in this like customer service, I always helped nice people. I always prioritized 100%. Helping nice people over mean people.
Sure. Yeah. We just had, our building was painted and they power washed the building and water got inside our kitchen. And I called our landlord, like we had this dirty swamp water in our kitchen. And I called our landlord and I think my wife was expecting, and you know, rightfully so, for me to be a little more heated than I was. But I was like, He apologized and he took some money off the rent next month. Like,
That's
I don't know.
all you
Like,
can ask for.
That's
what
all
do
you
want
want.
me to do?
Yeah.
I was happy with the apology. The fact that he acknowledged that something went wrong and
agree
said he was
more.
sorry. I was like, thank you. That's all I wanted to hear.
I am such a pushover, man. I'm the same way. I'm like, if someone apologizes, it totally deflates me. I'm so disarmed. The second one says someone says I'm sorry, I'm like, where does this go now?
You got me.
Yeah. I just watched last night. We can cut this out if we want, but I just watched the little bit of I Think You Should Leave, the Tim Robinson Netflix show. I rewatch it from time to time, and I watched the magician sketch where Cecily Strong plays his wife. And that just reminded me of that, of him going up stage, having a good time, and then the wife just being like, "You need to stand up for yourself." And he's like, "It was a magic act." that is the vibe I think some wives maybe want. I don't know. I truly have no idea.
They want that, but we're just a bunch of Tim Robinson characters.
Yeah.
Well, I will bring this up because I think I mentioned this. I don't think we mentioned it. I know I told you before the show, but I don't think it made the show. I apologize if it did, and this is doubling up, Adam. But when I first moved to Chicago, I saw you and Tim do a show, and it had one of the funniest, to this day, one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And I need to definitely have like a qualifier on this, like a disclaimer that you and Tim are very close buddies. This was not like there was no like personal space issues in there. Whatever, you guys are best friends forever or whatever. But there was a scene where you went to a dentist's office, I think, and he was like, "All right, close your eyes and open your mouth."
Yeah,
and you did it, and he like dropped a big spit loogie into your mouth, and it was like 10 minutes in the show, and for the next 20 minutes, you did not stop dry heaving in the show, and it was like 20 minutes. It was like 20 minutes straight of like gut laughter at how disgusted you were on the side of the stage, just like so.
That is how we are very good friends, and he took advantage of that, and he manipulated me in front of a lot of people.
Yeah. I'll never forget you read on the side of the stage, like wiping your mouth, just being like, oh,
I mean, I would have been the same way. I would are you insane?
Yeah.
I think I told this to you on the show too, and I'm sorry if this is too gross, but I did spit out, and the only thing that came out wasn't my spit. It was all his spit that was just resting on my tongue.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. That's the punk rock days, man.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, truly.
That's some real GGL and shit we did on stage.
I do want to really quickly touch on this because I hate to have like a hard pivot here, but I'm actually going to let Tim take this a little bit because I am, as we talked about on the show, not a huge horror movie fan. Yeah. But I gotta know, and I'm sure, Tim, you probably can speak to this because I know you watch them all the time. Are there any horror movies that you've watched lately, Adam, that you're like, I'm into this? This is like, you got to check it out.
I think, honestly, the thing that I watched the most that might be a little spooky is Allie and I plowed through the first season of Yellow Jackets. And I don't even know if that's horror or I don't even consider that horror, but that's probably the last thing we watched where I was really excited about the show. It's really fun.
Yeah. I've not watched that yet, but I've heard good things, and I want to watch it.
It's great.
I see it on
it's
Twitter,
really fun. There's some good spooky stuff in there, but I think I want to go see the X, but I hear that's not very good.
I just saw it.
Oh, really?
I saw it.
Did you like it?
I really enjoyed it.
Great. Okay, because some people I've talked to that I really trust said they didn't like it, and I thought it looked pretty cool.
I think I didn't know that it was. I honestly had I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, I don't think so. Like, I feel like Grindhouse kind of got when like Tarantino did it, and it was just like, okay, maybe we're just trying to be as gory as possible. But I feel like it had some other like underlying themes that were very interesting. And then I found out it was Ty West, who's done a couple of horror movies that I really like. He did House of the Devil. He did The Innkeepers, which is like one of the most like suspenseful movie where nothing happens in. You kind of at the end of it, you're just like, what the fuck?
That's awesome. I didn't know that existed. That's really cool. Truly, like the whole movie, The Innkeepers is all about. Has anybody ever done The Innkeepers on My Neighbors Are Dead?
I don't think so. We just did The Borrowers. So no, I don't think we've done The Innkeepers.
The Innkeepers. I hope somebody does Innkeepers because the whole movie is about a haunted hotel and there are no ghosts in the movie whatsoever. Like ghosts never show up.
Come by and do it.
I love it.
I mean, it's truly like, honestly, if you ever need somebody to come do The Innkeepers, the last shot in the movie is just a shot of a door like half open, and it's a really, really long shot. It's maybe like 3 minutes, and then I think you're expecting for the door to slam shut. Doesn't happen. Just goes to black.
That's fantastic.
No ghost in the movie,
cool.
but I
Is
loved
it one of those
yeah.
things where like the whole movie you're anticipating the ghost?
100%. It's all about. I can't honestly. I think the movie is about something so much more, and I don't remember now because I was waiting for Ghost for so long, and then Ghost never came. So I think I need to rewatch it so I can actually find out what I think it's about, like divorce or something like that. Some stupid shit like that.
That's fucking lame.
Yeah, fucking lame ass. No, give me the ghosts. Give me the ghosts of relationship past at least.
Let me ask you this, Adam. When you watch scary movies, do you get actually scared? Like,
Sometimes, yeah.
I'm always fascinated in the psychology of people who like horror movies because I am not a horror movie fan. But like, what is the excitement of it when you watch it?
I like being vulnerable. I think I like, and it's usually I can like time. This sounds so up my own ass. I can usually time it out. It's kind of like a roller coaster where like when it starts, I'm telling myself I'm okay, and then I'll get super spooked out, and then once I realize what's going on and that I'm safe, I'll slowly come back down, and then I'll try to start figuring out what's going on.
Adam,
it's so fun.
Are you a talker in horror movies? Do you need to do you talk out loud to kind of get yourself through it?
I try not to. No.
Okay. Yeah.
I try to maintain for the whole 90 minutes.
It's a real pet peeve of mine. When I go to a movie theater for a horror movie, I remember specifically I went and saw It, the new It movie in theaters, the first one. And this guy behind me would not shut the fuck up, and I was like, "You're an absolute coward."
You piece of shit.
He was truly like, I wanted to turn around. I wanted to turn around. His leg was moving the entire time behind my seat, like his leg was shifting, and I was like, I can tell how scared you are because you're talking out loud because you can't just sit here and let it affect you and have those feelings to yourself. You have to ruin the movie for everybody else. When I'm at home, I talk through movies all the time. Like if I'm watching with somebody. Yeah. But I think when you pay for a movie experience, like it's a little rude to go, especially in a horror movie talk. Yeah, a
social contract that you sign into when you go to see a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you play scary video games?
Yeah, did I tell you guys this? When the whole quarantine first started, my wife, who again is from Toronto, she went back and she was gone for like 4 months, and I was watching The Leftovers on HBO and playing The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, yeah.
And I was sitting around like, I'm going to kill myself, and I don't know why. I'm so depressed. And then I realized, like, oh, right, I'm consuming two incredibly depressing things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I love it. I love
it.
Yeah, like I mean, Resident Evil was a huge one for me and my pals. And The Last of Us games are always super fun. Yeah, I'm a big dork for that stuff.
Did you get to play the new Resident Evil game?
I did.
Yeah. It was enjoyable.
Scared me.
Yeah.
Loved it. It was so fun.
Spooky. It was reminiscent of Resident Evil 4, if you ever played that one, too, for folks
that one was great.
who listen to the pod and who are gamers.
Silent Hill 2 is my only horror game I ever played.
That's a great one.
On Xbox. Yeah, I've from what I've read, it seems like it's one of the best regarded like horror stories in a video game.
Yeah,
I think people really love that one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the setup, and we've talked about this before, Dan, the setup for it is very simple. It's like a guy whose wife is dead. He gets a letter from his dead wife to come back to a town in which they had like romance. And like, that's all you need. The rest of the game, and then the rest of the game is just fucking weird. Like, I don't think anything's explained. Yeah, I think you would absolutely go.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best way. Horror movies are so sometimes stupid in that way, where the characters will go do the thing and you're just like, well, why would you do that? Like, that's the thing you think about is like, why would you go do that? Why would you go put yourself in that situation? Whereas that type of story is like, oh, well, why wouldn't you? Because you just got this letter. It's very personal. It has to be from her. Right. That's a reason to go do that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been getting random text messages from a number that I don't know, and I just blocked it today. And it's I think it's got to be somebody that I know from back home because it's a Detroit area code, but I don't know who it is. And I blocked it today. And one of the last ones I got was, I didn't send it. They called me the N-word, and then they asked if I was home alone. And I was like, I need to block this number.
Oh my gosh. That's scary.
Yeah. And I have no idea who it is. And I asked some buddies from back home if they knew, and nobody knew the number. I sent a picture of the text, and none of them. I feel like at that point they would have confirmed or denied if they knew who it was.
It's got to be somebody, because if you have that area code, it's probably just somebody with a wrong number.
I gotta think a case of miscast identity.
I really hope so.
I mean,
but I don't know. I mean, you may have left some enemies back home.
Yeah, Adam. I don't know who your boys are, but like, I don't even think any of my boys in private would call me that.
Well, see, man, we were talking about Midwest and your hometown, and I'm coming to a reckoning with my hometown about maybe it wasn't as great as I thought it was when I was growing up.
Oh yeah,
because
I had that with the Trump era for sure. Made me have a lot of difficulties with my hometown, my home state. Yeah.
I was sending Tim and Sam pictures when I was back home for Thanksgiving of all the Blue Lives Matter shit that was all around and all the Trump flags like right by my old high school. It was such a trip.
My old block, which was like idealistic. I loved my old, it was very like suburbia, a lot of kids my age, like we played, my block. I went back and literally around the corner, there's Confederate flag, don't tread on me, blue, like all of these in the same yard. And I was like, this is nuts. And also it's nuts that everybody like has to live around that now. You know what I mean? Where it's like such an aggressive political message to put out in your front yard where it's like, even if you're apolitical, it's like every day I have to drive past a Confederate flag in 2020. Like that's insane, It's terrible, man. I had that same thing. It really bummed me out.
Yeah, Allie and I, when we were back in, we split the holidays between Detroit and Toronto, and we saw a Confederate flag up in Ontario, in like farm country Ontario. They were waving a Confederate flag on their lawn. I was like, man, that's wild.
There's really only one explanation for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's one explanation, period, but especially in Toronto or in Canada.
Yeah, you're right. Man. The people down south can be like, at least we can just say it's heritage, but these flags are fucking crazy.
We know what it means, but we can say that.
I just had one in the basement. I kind of just put it out with my grandpa.
I'm just a big fan of flags.
I don't even know what it means.
I don't know what it means.
I think that's great. Tim, I got tons. Are you good, man?
I feel fantastic. Adam, how you feeling?
I feel good. I hope that was okay.
Oh, it's great, man. I could talk about the Midwest forever. Especially the moral rot of the Midwest is something I'm fascinated with.
Oh, man. I'm going to...
Yeah. Tim, any scene ideas here?
God, I wasn't thinking about it. I'm sorry. I was invested in the conversation.
No, that's fine.
Sorry. I feel like I gave bad stuff.
No. I got something here.
Dan's always got something. Here. Dan's very good at it.
All right, let's do one. Let's do a basement scene. We got Tim and Adam. I'll let you guys decide who's who. We got an older brother showing his little brother like a horror movie kind of situation here.
Great.
Sound good?
Can I please play the little brother?
Absolutely.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a ball.
Yeah.
Great.
What are you doing? You need a blanket or something?
I don't know. Are we even supposed to be down here now? It's late.
Yeah, we're down here, dude. It's fine.
Mom and Dad are mad.
You're shivering. They're not gonna be. They can't even hear us, man.
Just give me the Afghan from Grandma.
Here. Mom and Dad are assed out, dude. It was their anniversary. Do you see those
assed
champagne?
Out?
Yeah. Do you see those little champagne bottles? That means they're out for the night.
Oh, I thought those were like poppers or something.
No, they're not poppers.
This is so cool. I got it.
Poppers?
This is so cool. Yeah, like the things you pop and they have like little confetti in them. Is there another what does poppers mean? Does it mean something that I don't know what it means?
You're not old enough yet, man. Just don't worry about it. Yeah, just always think that poppers are confetti poppers, all right? Never grow old, dude.
All right, so I went down into the china cabinet and I got 3 tapes.
Okay.
I got Child's Play, I got Nightmare on Elm Street, and I got Friday the 13th Part 6.
Okay, what do you want to watch? You're the big boy on campus. This was your idea, man. I just came down to make sure you get scared.
All right, well, the Child's Play is about dolls, and I don't think I like that because they're action figures, but I have a couple.
No, you got dolls up there, dude.
No, those are action figures. Shut up.
You've got 2 X-Men action figures, and the rest of those are dolls, dude. You got Simba. You got a Simba doll where he turns from young Simba to old Simba by pulling the little mane out of his neck. I've seen it, dude. And I see you every day. You change it. You're like, today I want to be with old Simba. Today I want to be with young Simba.
That's a fun story. He becomes a grown up. He figures out what he's supposed to do. I don't do that anyways. I'm just up there composing the music. Like I think I'm Elton John.
Yeah. I mean, your music's great. Your music's great. I mean, Todd, your music's great. I'm not gonna complain about your music.
Thanks, man.
Like if it was bad, I would tell you to shut up. I think You should definitely pursue that.
All right, fine. You know what? Let's do Child's Play because I need to prove to you that I'm not scared of dolls.
Okay, let's put it in.
Oh God! Get to the window. Open the window.
Oh, hold on. Yo, Chad, what's up?
What's up, dude? What's up, man? Hey, check it out. Squirt some Coors Light from my dad's fridge.
Oh shit! Yeah,
let me get in here.
Yeah,
let me get in here.
Slide in.
Okay. Toddy, what's up, Toddy?
Hey, what's up, Chad?
Good to see you, dude.
You too, man. You got some Coors Lights. That's what I heard.
Why are you laying down like that? You're like stroking your inner thigh. What's up, man?
I'm just chilling, man.
Are you just chilling? All
he's
right.
chilling.
It looks really uncomfortable, Chet.
It
looks really uncomfortable, Toddy.
He's chilling. He's chilling.
I'm on the remote. Oh, we're just about to watch a movie, man. You want to watch Child's Play?
Oh, hell yeah. You know I'm down for Child's Play. Oh,
You
yeah,
wanna
because
make
you
this-
love dolls, right?
No, I like action figures. Don't you think it's cool if you made Simba go from a kid to an adult to a kid again in the same night?
Wait, what's the question? Ask me that question again.
I want you to don't you think it would be cool if you could take Simba and you could Lion King
From
you could
the
make
Lion
him,
King?
Yeah. Like you could make him a kid. You could do the whole thing where you present him to everybody. Then you make him
a
an adult.
kid?
Yeah.
What are you
it's
asking right now, Toddy? If I could make Simba a kid in a night?
You rip his mane out and then you put it into his back. There's a zipper in his back. You stuff it in there. And then you can make him an adult.
He's talking about a Simba doll that my mom got him for Christmas 6 years ago that he still has, but he's afraid to get rid of it. He got rid of all these other dolls that he has, but he still has a Simba
one. What
one.
are you talking about? I don't care about Simba,
let me get a Coors Light.
I'm more of a Rafiki guy. Oh, you want Coors Light? Yeah.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Thanks.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
You want one of these, Toddy?
No, Todd, he's not having one.
No. Dude, Toddy, have you never had beer before, man?
Chad.
What?
He's not having a beer, man. Back off.
Wow.
What if I want to have a beer?
It's not time yet. You're not having a beer.
Maybe it's time Toddy kind of pulls his mane out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why don't you pull the hair out of my head and stuff it in my back?
No.
I'm confused by how the...
You need to see the doll to understand how it works, Chad. I'm not going to explain it to you. You need to see the doll, dude. All right?
Okay.
Toddy,
right.
you're not having a beer, man. I want to have a beer with you at some point, but you're just too young, dude. Mom and Dad would kill me.
He looks comfortable right now. Toddy looks like he's like he's ass out right now.
Here, Toddy, you can have a tiny sip of my Coors Light here. Tiny sip.
I think this is cool because all the other kids at school's older brothers give him booze and pills and they keep him out all night. Yeah, booze and pills. That's what everybody talks about in gym class.
And they keep their little brothers out all night?
Yeah, they keep them out all night.
Yeah, dude. Everyone's doing Tylenol AMs right now, so it's everyone gets fucked up on whatever beer or alcohol they can find, and they take a bunch of Tylenol AM. It gets them fucking jacked through the night. So
okay,
it's
well,
there's a huge Tylenol AM epidemic happening right now in the middle school.
Okay, well, Toddy, you're not gonna do that. You can have a sip of my beer, and that's it. Okay, I'm not trying.
Todd, you want to snort one of these Tylenol AMs?
Chad, dude.
What, dude?
What do you mean, what,
my
dude?
My parents are divorced. You don't even get what my life is. Don't act like you know me.
I'm not pretending like you know you, but don't bring your life into Toddy's life here, okay?
I'm just offering him a Tylenol AM. That's all.
Okay, well,
he's
stop.
He's falling asleep. He's so comfortable. Look how lounged out and comfortable he is right now. He needs to fucking jack up a little bit.
Dude, Chet, he needs to go to sleep. That's the whole point. That's why we're doing this. He was up all night. He got scared. He set that Simba doll to young, and then he woke up in the middle of the night, and the mane was out, and it was old. Okay, that's what he told me. That's what he told me.
Toddy, how old are you now? Toddy, aren't you 12 now?
Yeah, I'm 12.
Dude,
I'm about
so
to
much
be 13.
of your life seems to revolve around this Simba doll.
Look, I got a lot going on, okay? I'm on a travel baseball team. I'm the only kid in school who's not doing Tylenol AM. And,
hell yeah.
You know?
You got a girlfriend?
I don't know yet. I have a note written to a girl named Tina Kaprowski, but I'm scared to give it to her.
Oh, Toddy.
Bust it out. Let's walk you through it,
yeah,
dude.
Let's
I'm a bit
line
of
by
a
line
ladies' man. I'll give you some tips on that note.
All right. That's in my hip sack.
Your hip sack? Yeah, that is. Yeah.
All right. You want to just read it to you, or do you...
I mean, if you feel comfortable reading it, Toddy, you can read it to us.
Yeah.
We'll help you out.
All right, fine. I'll read it to you. Dear Tina, Mr. Eminette's a real pervert, huh? Can't believe he sits all the girls in the front row. What a creep. I thought
that guy just got fired, right?
Yeah, he might be going to jail too.
Yeah, you started pretty aggressive, but yeah, okay. I mean, that's a hard, like, you really went after him pretty hard, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, maybe just
But
like
I wanted to know, like, I think it's gross.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
I think like the justice system is like legally determined what he did was gross. But yeah, that's cool.
They're taking care of it. Maybe just ask her like what her interests are at the top rather than going hard with the teacher stuff.
All right,
I feel like that's a weird territory for everyone in the community right now.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Let me just go back. I'll scratch this out. Okay.
Yeah, scratch that out.
Thank God for our justice system, Tina. They really took care of Mr. M and that.
All right. I mean, I guess like you're aligning yourself with like the good guys.
Yeah,
okay.
You backed it up. That's good.
That makes sense. All right.
All right. Okay. So thank God for our justice system, and then I'll get back to this thing. It says, okay. Oh, okay. So I thought it was cool how that cinder block fell on your thumb, and you had a blood pocket underneath your nail, and they had to drill into it to get it out. You were so cool when you came back to school with your hand all bandaged up. I was like, cool. What do you think about that?
Hell yeah, that's a strong neg,
good.
my man.
Yeah, personal.
Yeah.
But
let her
yeah,
know, like,
I mean,
her thumb's kind of weird, but like, it's cool she didn't cry. That's smart. That's a power play.
She did cry. She cried a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she passed out.
So how did a cinder block fell on her thumb?
Yeah, the gym was falling apart in that one section, and she walked over there, and a cinder block fell and crushed her thumb.
Damn. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, start with like a physical ailment. I think that's smart.
All right, so I can probably clean that up a little bit. Justice system, cinder block thumb. All right, now I think you two are really gonna like this. Don't you think it would be cool if you could make Simba become a kid and then an adult and then a kid again in the same night?
I don't know, Toddy. That again, you're back to the Simba thing.
Got
I think
like
maybe
6 pages of diagrams here of how the doll works. I think this doll is just too confusing for people. Like,
but I put the sheet music to "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" in there.
I mean, that is romantic. That is
a classically
extremely romantic
song. Do you want to sing a little bit? Like, just give us a little taste of like.
Can you feel the love? Is that Lion King?
Yeah, it is.
That is Lion King?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good, because that's...
Did you change the words on this? What does it say?
Well,
can you push Simba's hair into...
Yeah, well, it was one of those things. It was like it was a sheet music ad lib because I didn't have enough money to pay for the actual sheet music.
Okay. I mean, that's cool. You're writing songs and stuff.
I'm trying. I'm trying to get my music stuff off the ground. Oh, he just snorted that pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack can do it because he's older. He can do the AM.
Yeah, dude.
He's also got swim practice tomorrow, so he's got to be there. He's got to be up bright and early
for the pool. That's why my hair looks like fucking shit right now.
Chlorine. Chad, can I ask you something?
Dude, anything, Toddy. You're my boy, man.
Is it true you were supposed to graduate 3 years ago?
Yeah, that is true.
That's cool, man.
But I didn't make my mark on the school yet. You know, I was supposed to graduate. Because what happened was, when I was in first grade, I tested ahead, so I got bumped to 5th grade, so I jumped 4 grades.
Wow.
And then when I got to high school, I was like, you know what? Grades are fucking, school's for losers, man. It's all about who you know. The world is all who you know, and that's why I started caring about my rep. And then I fell behind 3 grades. And so technically, I got an extra year still, and I'm going to graduate with the people I knew when I was in first grade.
Chad Junkelman. What are we going to do with you, buddy? What are we going to do with you,
Junkelman.
That's what I said. I said Junkelman. I said Chad Junkelman. Your eyes are darting around my room right now.
Yeah, you got a lot. Yeah, because you got a lot of clocks on the wall.
Yeah, I do have a lot of I'm a clock collector. Right?
Yeah, why does a principal need to know what time it is in Tokyo and London? You have international students?
No, I think it's just a cool look to have a bunch of clocks on the wall of different places. It makes me look worldly. All right.
Okay.
As you know,
they don't use clocks in London. They use the metric system, so it doesn't even make sense.
Well, it doesn't matter. We do. We use it here, so it's converted to our time. All right.
Okay. Yeah, they're all set to our time.
Yeah.
It says
6
at the other places. All with our times. It just has the names of the cities
Chad,
underneath.
You're a pretty bright kid for a guy who's been held back for 3 years. Okay.
Well, you're misrepresenting all the facts because I was sent forward 4 years and then I was held back 3 years.
No, that's what you were told when you were a freshman, but you were held back.
You're saying I wasn't pushed forward 4 years?
You were not. No, you were not pushed forward 4 years, Chad. And that's not why I called you in here, Chad. I called you in here because we've got a Tylenol AM epidemic happening at the school right now. All right? And all roads point back to Chad Junkelman.
It's Junkelman.
That's what I said. I said Junkelman.
Okay.
All roads point back to you. You got a little dust trail coming from your locker. All right?
Yeah. So what of it? Maybe I just need. I'm just trying to
What
wake
of
up
it?
in the morning.
I got a bunch of kids who can't go to sleep right now. Everyone's up all night.
Yeah.
It's like Antarctica in here. All right? No one's sleeping. It's daytime all year round here.
It's not over the counter. It's over the counter.
It is over the counter, but they're all sold out everywhere. So everybody else in town, everybody who has got colds right now.
Oh, sounds like I'm a smart businessman. If you're suggesting that I bought all the legal over-the-counter medicine and now I'm independently selling it at a 30% markup, that sounds like a pretty good business model.
Is that what you're doing, Chad?
I'm just saying if I were to do it, that sounds pretty smart, doesn't it?
Is that what you're doing, Chad?
Come in close.
No, I'm not going to.
You will never catch me. Right when you think you got me, I'll be 4 steps ahead of you. Do you understand?
Okay, well,
think
this
you'll have me
is
right in-
Officer sitting right next to me here. This is Officer Kirkland.
Fuck.
I was just going to introduce him before you admitted to...
Shit.
Yeah, you're making my job real easy.
Shit. Oh, God. Damn it.
Yeah, before we do anything drastic,
I didn't see you because he has that giant fucking monitor. You're sitting behind this giant iMac monitor. I
You
didn't
see
even know
this
there was
thing?
someone
This is the new curve. This is a new curved screen. You can't see
haven't
anything.
set it up, right? You haven't set it up. It's still set to a standard definition. You just have giant black panels on the side.
until you admitted to drug trafficking, I thought I was on a beach. Look, maybe we can use this, okay? If there really is a big Tylenol AM epidemic here in this school, maybe we could use Junkelman as our way in.
It's Junkelman.
What did you say, Principal?
I said Junkelman.
That's what I thought I
Junkelman.
said too.
And you did say that.
Junkelman.
Yeah.
You guys are
kid-
racist against Hungarians.
It's not.
That's got nothing to do with it.
It's not a denial. It's not a denial.
I work with a Hungarian guy, and he's all right.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm sure you know him. Okay.
What are you suggesting, Officer Kirkland?
I say we turn him loose. Let's get these kids zooted out of their heads, and we'll find out where the main source of this Tylenol AM's coming from.
Sup, Chad?
Hey, Becca. How are you?
How are you? I'm
Pretty
good.
good.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You looking to pop some clouds today?
Well, that's what I was ask. Me and some of the other girls are gonna go hang out at your swim meet later. We were gonna see if maybe you could wake us up a little bit before the meet.
Hey, Chad.
Could definitely. What?
Sorry, I was behind this monitor. You didn't see me.
No.
It's
Sorry.
Sarah.
No,
You know
I got
Sarah,
this.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Sarah. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see you behind that.
These monitors are so
giant
big.
monitors in school. Yeah.
We got a huge grant for curved monitors. It's
I
pretty
know.
cool.
Meanwhile, the gym's falling apart. We got these giant 360 monitors,
we
and
don't
no
care
one
about
can get.
sports here. It's swim teams only.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So listen. Sorry. Oh God. Sorry. Did you see my new shirt? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that's cool. What is that?
See if it's a Tommy Bahama. So
Oh
like
my
if you look right here.
God.
So if you want some Tylenol AM, you could just say yes, just into this Tommy Bahama shirt.
I mean, you know what we want. Like, why do we have to say anything at all? Like, you know.
You could just because I just need to hear the words that you'd like to buy Tylenol AM from me.
Is that why do you have a rash going up your neck?
Yeah, you look sick.
You look sick, like you have a like a rash going up your throat.
Yeah.
God damn it, Kirkland!
Oh, what?
We got a kid in the ICU because you won't wash your fucking wires.
Well, what do you want me to do, okay? They're cutting funding left and right.
You gave some kid a deadly skin rash. He's in a fucking coma. When's the last time you washed your wires, man? Where are you putting those things?
I haven't washed them in a long time, Captain McCluskey, because I am this close to blowing this whole thing wide open.
Well, we were this close to catching those kids. We were this close to blowing the whole Tylenol AM scam wide open. And the kid went into anaphylactic shock because you got a dirty fucking wire filled with bacteria.
Percival told me they don't expect him to live through the night.
Who told you that?
Percival, he's my inside source at the hospital.
Please tell me you did not give Percival a wire in the hospital.
Do you want the case solved or not, Captain McCluskey? Okay, I don't know what you want me to do. You want everything done by the book. Wash your wires. Don't infect people with rashes. I'm out here trying to solve crimes.
Yeah. We gave half the town E. coli last year.
Well, then don't open a fish hatchery. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
All right. Look, here's the deal. That kid's not going to make it through the night. We got no other options. We need you to...
Say it.
Go undercover.
As a teenager?
No, god damn it. You're like 48. You like... Is that why you're dressed like that? Did you think I was going to send you undercover? No, I got a substitute teacher role. Did you really think I was going to send you under... You're 48. You look 54.
My nephew's huge. Some of his clothes fit me.
Is that why you're wearing that shirt?
It's a surf style jacket, okay?
Ron John search. I don't even think those have been cool in like 20 years.
What do you know? You're not a kid. Fine.
You're wearing LA Gear shoes right now.
And to gain the trust of the teenagers, I'm wearing a co-ed naked t-shirt underneath this. It's got clever sex puns about sports and high school on it.
So, who's the new kid?
This is my man Dwayne, dude. He's cool.
What's up? Hey, I'm Dwayne.
What's up, Dwayne?
I'm from 2 towns over.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sick, man. What's your deal?
My deal? My deal is I want to get zooted before class.
You just dropped this hair club for men card.
What? No, give me that back. I need that. Hey, come on. Don't look at it.
All right.
Yeah, I stole my dad's wallet. That's why I have this.
Oh, okay.
It's actually pretty good. You get discounts all around town.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah,
my dad's in it too. We got 20% off of Burger King yesterday. It was sick.
You don't think you could get me some of those hair club for men pills, do you?
The hair growth?
The hair growth pills. Does your boy Dwayne got the hookup?
Dwayne's good for it, man.
You looking to get hairy?
Yeah, man, I'm looking to, just like on the weekends and stuff, pop some hair. I want a ponytail by spring break.
All right.
Not a rat tail, a ponytail.
No, only the trash kids have ponytails, or rat tails. I mean, ponytails are cool.
Steve, what are you doing with all your pills, Steve?
Marcy, I don't really have time to talk about this because I have to go to work. So if
you don't have time
just
to talk about this?
No,
you just
give
cleaned
me
out
the
our
card.
medicine cabinet of 3 months worth of your hair club stuff, and I don't see an inch coming off your hair. So, before you said you didn't like to take because you didn't like to swallow pills because it made you gag.
Well, I don't because they do make me gag.
And so now all of a sudden, what? You're taking them out? You're taking them at work? I know you're trying to get rid of them.
Please, no, I'm not trying to get rid of them. I told you I was going to take them until Thanksgiving and see what the results were. I have a lot going on at work right now.
You have a lot going. Well, I have a lot going on at home right now. Okay, the basement flooded last night.
It did?
Yes.
Oh,
all
shit.
my dolls are ruined. All their dresses right now are in the washing machine right now.
All right.
Okay.
Fine.
And I tried to wake you up in the
Christine's
middle of the
brother.
night. You were in the middle of a huge snore. You're having one of your snore sessions because you won't wear your sleep apnea machine. Because that makes you choke
gag.
too. Yeah, everything makes you gag. You know what makes me gag? Liars.
Don't
And I feel like
do
I'm
this.
being lied to.
Hey, man, is this a bad time? Do you want me to, head out and you can give me the pills at school tomorrow or something?
Who is this kid?
He's a friend of mine.
He's a friend of yours? Is this what this shirt is all about? Is this what this shirt and this backward hat is all about?
Yes, co-ed naked poker. Liquor in the front, poker in the rear.
Oh, my God, Steve.
Marcy, come on, please.
God.
Don't.
I just got that, man.
Isn't it cool?
That's
God.
really cool, dude.
Well, you know
do
what?
liquor in the front and poke in the back, my man.
Well, while you're both here, why don't you go squeegee the basement floor? And then while you're at it, why don't we look at our finances so we get this basement finished so this stops happening? How about that, Steve?
I have to go to a swim meet, Marcy, but afterwards I promise we'll take care of this.
A swim meet?
Yes, my friends are going to a swim meet and I have to go.
Dwayne, Mike got sick. You need to be our anchor.
Oh, no.
You're our anchor leg.
He got sick?
He got sick. He got E. coli from a trout.
Oh, God. Marcy, where's my knee brace?
It's in the trunk of the car.
Could you go get it, please? Because I need to swim tonight.
God.
Yes. And can you pretend like you're my mom?
Excuse me?
I need you to pretend like you're my mom.
I'm 10 years younger than you. You want me to pretend? What is this, Hollywood?
Look, I am so close to blowing this whole thing wide open.
Oh my God,
I just need you to
Steve.
pretend like you're my mom and that the girls are my little sisters, just for a couple of days.
Dwayne, hey, couldn't help but notice you're about to jump in that pool with that medical knee brace on.
What's that? Oh, yeah, well, you know.
You expecting a lot of impact in the pool?
Well, if you dive into the right angle, it could really tear your MCL or your ACL, and I don't really want to do that, what with college tryouts coming up.
Yeah. So look, I was just reviewing some of your transcripts here, speaking of college tryouts, and it says here that you got held back 34 grades?
Yeah, I got held back 34 grades because I have a learning disability.
Well, I don't know about anything about that, but I know that I haven't seen my team this motivated in a long time. Everybody really thinks you're sick.
Look, I don't know if this is the appropriate time to say this, but I'm not actually a kid. I'm 48 years old, and I'm pretending to be a kid to bust open this Tylenol AM ring. But
what? Wait, can you say that? Can you say that again into my polo?
Sure, that's a sweet Tommy Bahama polo, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm not actually a kid. I'm a 48-year-old cop, and I'm pretending to be one so I could break open this Tylenol AM case.
We got him. We got him.
No, come on. I've never felt more alive than anything. States are coming up. You got to let me do this. College tryouts are going to be soon.
You're
the
in
whole
too
team's depending. Don't say that to me, okay? I can make this work.
You're out, Kirkland.
What are you talking about? No, don't tell my wife.
Don't tell your wife. Your wife's the one who set this sting up.
It's so many lies. I feel just like Donnie Brasco. I don't even know what's right. I can't keep it straight anymore. But these kids deserve to win a state swimming championship, and I can do that for them.
Damn it.
Well, Kowalski, you killed the whole team.
Not even the chlorine in the pool could clean the outbreak from your dirty wires.
You're a walking pandemic. You're on desk duty for 4 days.
4 days?
Yeah. Hand in your badge and your gun.
You think crime is going to take 4 days off? You think this Tylenol AM ring's going to take 4 days off? That's not even a full school week.
Honestly, we just got the SAT scores back, and this is the most successful year the high school's ever had.
What is happening here?
Apparently, they're all awake. They're all more alert. They're more productive in school.
What kind of impact am I having on them, on?
You killed the swim team, and you ruined your marriage for nothing. But it seems like you found yourself in that week at high school.
I really did. And I think Marcy's really going to appreciate that. I'm going to get her back, Captain. Marcy, don't get on that plane.
Why? Why shouldn't I?
Because...
Girls, go ahead. Girls, get on the plane.
Okay, go. Bye, sweetie. Hold on to your sister's hand. Look, I know I've been acting really weird the last couple of days, but I have found out who I was meant to be. I'm an anchor for a high school swim team, and I want you to be a part of that.
The ones that all died that I just read in the paper the other day? That was you?
Yes. It was the wires, not so much me, but yeah, I was there.
God, Steve, I don't know. This is crazy.
Baby, there's a guy from Texas A&M coming out to scout me, and I think he's going to sign me to the school. I want you to be there with me.
The girls are already on the plane. I can't just leave them there. They can't just go on their own.
Send them to your mother's for 4 years.
God, this feels like when we were young again.
Remember how much fun we had?
Yeah, I do.
We both signed up for Habitat for Humanity, and we traveled the globe.
God.
Just you and me. No kids to weigh us down.
This is nuts. Okay. Yes, I'll do it.
You'll do it?
Yes. Whatever you need.
Oh, my God. Okay, all right. Look, here's what I need. All the other girlfriends for the new kids who aren't dead are getting together to make signs.
Guys, check it out. I got this this phone number from one of my dad's clients.
What?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got this. So it's like some business dude. I don't know, but we could totally fucking mess with him. Like,
we gotta do it.
No one's gonna know, because we're so far removed. He's gonna have no idea it's us.
No one's gonna guess it's us. That's amazing. What do you want to say?
right.
Could we be like, oh man, I'm watching you through the window?
Oh, yeah, that's great. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm watching you
Oh my god.
through the window.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck?
He's calling. Shit, he's fucking calling me, dude. He's fucking calling me.
Shit. Well, what are you gonna do? Okay, answer it, man. Answer it.
Hello?
Hey, who is this? You just messaged me. You said you're watching me through the fucking window.
No.
I'm a window repairman, so I was just letting you know that your windows are great. They're in working condition because I can see right. I can watch you through them, so everything's in tip-top shop. I work for Pella. My name is Mike Bookcase.
Yeah, I know. We talked on the phone the other day. How you doing, Mike?
Oh
How are you
shit,
doing?
dude.
What did I say?
I guess you're doing great. Keep talking to him.
I'm doing great.
Good.
I'm gonna look up some window stuff.
yeah.
I'm gonna look up window stuff.
Yeah, Lisa just got into Yale, so we're psyched about
Oh,
that.
fantastic. That's great. You were
Yeah,
just talking
they
about
caught
that.
Susan's stuff early, so it sounds like she's gonna be okay.
What are
Good.
you doing?
I don't know. I'm just ad-libbing. I'm trying to be. I'm
great.
going specifics.
God.
So we were talking about our window.
I had to
that
put
you were,
my dog down today.
Oh,
Oh,
my
don't tell
God,
me the
that's a
dog is
shame.
dead.
Seamus?
But he's fine though. He didn't die. I had to put him down for like a procedure. It was one of these things where
Good.
they had to stop his heart, so he's like legally dead for like 45 minutes,
Good.
and then they brought him back to life, and so he's good. He's actually better than he's ever been. He's like 9 feet tall now, and he walks on his hind legs, so
That's
it's
great.
cool.
Hey, look, I was looking over the numbers you sent over the other day. The quote you sent over from the other day, it was a
Yeah.
little bit high. So you were talking about 3,000 a window.
I don't
think
know.
maybe if we can get that down to 2,500 per window for the house, that would actually probably be better
sorry.
for us.
My head's been out of it because my brother died.
What
Oh
are
my
you
gosh.
doing?
It's fine. He was an American hero, though. He died in a space accident. He was in the International Space Station.
God
and
bless him, then. God bless him. That's great.
Yeah. So my head's been messed up. That's probably why the quote is wrong.
Okay. Well, that's all right.
What are you thinking, quote-wise?
Say that again.
I'm gonna actually pass you along to my partner here, my
What are you
associate.
doing? Don't give me
this is
the-
my associate. This is my associate Brent. iMac computer. And he'll be able to. He works in AP, so he'll be able to talk a lot of financing stuff. Here's Brent.
Hey, this is Brent.
Hey, Mr. iMac Computer, how you doing?
Doing great. Just another day in the window game.
Great. So we were just discussing that quote. So we were saying $3K a window. I'm hoping that maybe we can get about to $2.5 per window, just because we've got some smaller, more cathedral-style windows in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be nice not to have to pay the full price on that. Now, if you can do something for me, that's fantastic. If not, that's okay. I can deal with that. I'm a big Midwestern boy. I understand that. Times are tough for all small businesses and whatnot, but we do have some smaller windows down there. It'd be great to just pay a little bit less for those. And you know what? I actually will pay $3K for the ones upstairs if that's okay.
Yeah.
But $2.5 for those windows downstairs seems pretty reasonable to me. What do you think?
Try to
I
get
tell
him
you
to pay
what-
more.
You want him to pay more? What are you,
Yeah, he's underpaying.
underpaying. I tell you. Well, hey, sorry about that. I was talking to somebody here at the office. I don't know if you heard about the big International Space Station explosion. It's really rocked us here at the.
I had just heard about this brother. That's a shame.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sorry to
it's
hear
brutal. It's got us all rattled here. So there's a bit of a miscommunication here. How about instead of knocking it down to 2.5, what if we knock it up to 3,500 per window? Because I think with the whole space shuttle thing, we could really use the win.
that.
Yeah, that's great.
That's tough.
He has no idea.
Give me 1 second. Let me talk to my guy here.
He doesn't fucking know what he's doing.
What do I do, man? I got these guys in the line. I don't know. They sound like I'm supposed to. We were answering a prank call, and now we're on the phone talking to these guys. What am I supposed to do here?
Did they knock it down to 2,500? Because if they did,
They
he'll do it.
busted it up to 3.5, and now we're on the hook for 3.5. I don't know. I don't have any new windows or anything like that. I don't even know what number this is.
Look, you got to play hardball because how many windows could that possibly be? You maybe talk them down to 3,250.
32.50.
Call their fucking bluff, man. Give them your credit card number. Call their fucking bluff.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah. Good. Smart. Okay.
Hey, how we
Yep.
doing?
Doing good.
So you said 3.25 per window or 3.5 per window? So what'd you say?
Well, we were looking at 3.5 because of the whole International Space Station thing.
Absolutely. Because of that International Space Station situation, that sounds fair, actually. So I'm going to put you on my credit card number here right away.
Giving us his credit card number.
Okay.
So,
Tell me you're looking for a pen. Make an excuse why you don't have a pen.
Oh, hang on. I don't have a pen because I'm not wearing a shirt.
Oh, man after my own heart. I'm actually going to take my shirt off now, too.
Take your shirt off, guys. Take your shirt off.
You're not wearing a shirt. Dude, take your shirt off, man. We'll take all our shirts off.
Okay, everyone take your shirts.
I lied. I actually wasn't wearing a shirt.
Oh,
I wasn't
great.
wearing a shirt the whole time. So we were on the same page, my friend, from square one.
That's how good it feels not to wear a shirt. Sometimes you don't even know it.
I hear that, brother. So are you ready for my number?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hey, let me get a pen. Hang on. I don't have any pants on either. Give me a pen. You got a pen? Give me something to write with. You got a crayon or something?
Yeah, here.
This is just a jar of Play-Doh.
Yeah, just make it into the numbers, man.
Fuck. All right. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Do it slow, though.
Sure thing.
Yep.
It's an Amex, so there's a couple more numbers than usual.
What are you doing? Okay.
So look, it's 3, 5,
Hold up.
7.
Whoa.
What's up?
Yeah, we go back to what was that first one?
You got 3. All right, you got 3.
3. Hang on. All right, whoa. Hang on, tight. Hold up. Let me just. 3. Okay.
Okay. 5.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Drew, do you want to explain to me why you had a 70-minute Verizon call and then all of a sudden our Amex got hit with a $19,000 charge?
So a number had called the phone. It was a random number they texted, and so Dad had always said if a random number texts you, always call them immediately. Call them right away because you don't want to get pranked. You don't want to get pranked on the phone. So I called them immediately, and it turned out to be a window company, and we kind of hashed it out and figured out that we needed some new windows for the house. So I charged new windows for the house.
So this was a prank call?
Devin put me up to it. Devin put me up to it.
That is
Don't
not true. I did
Devin.
not. I did not put him up to it.
Devin just lost his brother in that space station accident. He's going through a lot right now.
Sorry, Devin.
Devin told me about it. I'm really sorry, Devin. You can stay here as many nights as you need.
Thanks. He was really kind of the future of our whole family.
Well, you're the future now, Devin.
Oh, don't say that. I couldn't have been an astronaut. But look, you're going to get new windows.
Yeah, there's all new windows coming. It's only going to be $19K. We actually we talked them down from the original price point, which is huge. But then they recharged us up a little bit because of the space station thing. Damn it! I should have let them know that Devin's brother was also in there.
You know what, Drew? You're grounded.
What?
2 weeks grounded, and I'm taking your Simba.
No! Come on! He's just about to grow his mane.
Hey, Dr. Miller, have you... I know this is weird, but we've been monitoring the space station, and we're getting a lot of reports that it blew up, but as far as we can tell, it's still there.
No, I heard it from enough people. Just cut off all power. There's no way this many people got misinformation. I'm sure it's just a problem with the reading, so go ahead and just cut off all power. We'll save the taxpayer some money.
That's what I thought, too.
Yeah, let's just go dark on it for a little while.
Hang on, we're getting some seismic readings about window replacements here in these 3 suburbs located right in the Midwest.
Wait a second. Enhance.
Okay. Sir?
Are those cathedral windows?
In the international... Sir, there's no way that those things are seal-proof.
Huh.
Let me get a reading on all the life monitors. Still in the space. Oh,
yeah,
God.
check the life monitors.
I'm not getting anything. Dr. Miller, this could be bad.
Those windows are beautiful. I can see right through those.
They are gorgeous. They're so clear.
Yeah. Wow.
Hang on, there's a sticker that says where they're from. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Enhance.
Yeah, enhance, yeah. Don't say zoom in. It makes it sound less professional. God.
Was that all right? I'm so sorry. I hope that was okay,
so
guys.
Fun, man. Are you kidding me? Oh
that
my
was
God.
a ball,
Truly,
man.
nothing I love more than
fun.
playing dumb Midwestern teenagers, man. They're the best thing in the world.
That was a ball.
Oh, so fun. All right. Hey, before we let you go, man, want to make sure we give you some time to plug. I know I'll give a quick plug for your show, and if there's anything else you want to plug, you're free to. My Neighbors Are Dead. Adam's a host. You can give you a quick pitch here, but it is truly such a fun show. If you like horror movies, if you like improv, if you like comedy, check it out. Adam, you want to give a quick kind of synopsis of how the show works?
That's it. I'm joined by a guest. We spend the first little bit talking about their relationship with horror and just anything spooky from their childhood or current, and then we just kind of do a fun, made-up, tangential character from one of their favorite / non-favorite / having never seen movies.
Yeah. It's great. It's so much fun. Tim and I did an episode, I think, what was our thing, Tim, where we were Pet Cemetery and the things we buried came back better or something?
Yeah, something like we buried iPhones and they came back as newer iPhones or something like that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's such a great show, and it has so many great improvisers from Chicago, New York, LA, and beyond. So definitely check it out. Adam, anything else to plug before we cut you loose here?
No, I think that's it, man.
Nice.
Thank you so much for taking the time, man. Know you're busy with your own show. We love having you. You're one of the most fun people in the world to play with.
You guys
appreciate
are the best. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, dude. All right, we'll see you next week on Improv is Dead.